Good morning, everyone. It's a wonderful baby hatchling release. Today we are releasing a little bit over 200 sea turtles. I believe it's 236 Kemp's release sea turtles. These are going to be their hatchlings. They were just born a few hours ago. They only have 24 hours of energy when they are born, so we want to get them out quickly, which is why we get to have this live release on this beautiful 6:51 this morning. I do apologize, we were a little bit late, but we had to recount these babies so we knew exactly how many we were getting released. But we got to watch this beautiful sunset, and I'm pretty sure the people out here didn't mind watching this sunset. So I'm going to go ahead, waiting for the truck to get here. Gladys is coming out with our baby turtles, but we're going to go ahead and talk to some people before the babies get here. I apologize. So the first person we are talking to this morning is Pam. She is our wonderful volunteer.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pam. So how long have you been volunteering with us?
I've been volunteering coming up on 2 years.
2 years. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've been coming to Sea Turtle Inc. since 2003.
2003. That's amazing. So have you been to our new hospital?
I spend a lot of time in the new hospital.
That's wonderful. I love the hospital. Anyone watching, we just opened up our brand new Sea Turtle Hospital. It's the world's largest fully enclosed hospital. Currently, we have about 25 patients in our care. The one day they will all be released, but Sea Turtle Inc. would not be possible without our wonderful volunteers. So Pam, thank you for volunteering with us. And all our volunteers watching, we love you and we love that you volunteer with us. And anyone who is local and you're over the age of 16, you of course can volunteer with us. Just go on our website and you can find out how to volunteer. But thank you, Pam. Right. We're going to go talk to more people. Have a wonderful day. All right, so we're going to be talking to these people next. They have our Capital campaign shirts on, so good morning.
Good morning.
So is this your guys' first turtle release?
Yes. First time.
Awesome. So where are you all from?
Washington State.
Washington State. So how long are y'all going to be here for?
Another 4 hours.
Another 4 hours. So it's perfect. You got to come to this release this morning. So are you guys super excited?
Yes.
Perfect. So hopefully when they get here, Gladys is not here yet, but the babies are going to be here. And they'll take a while to get in, but hopefully we can make your flight. Yeah. But I do have a very important job for y'all to do when they get here, all right? So when you see those seagulls come in, you have to clap really, really loud to scare them away. We don't want the seagulls to take off with our babies, so we clap here. So in the middle of the stream, if you hear clapping, all of a sudden, it's because we're scaring seagulls. We don't want them to get taken. But enjoy your morning. And I'm so happy you got to come out before you leave. Thank you. All right. Oh, I see the headlights of Gladys coming. So Gladys is our beach vehicle. It's a Jeep truck. It's coming in with over 200 babies coming in. So, I've found one more person we can talk to. So sorry. Hi. Excuse me, Kelly. Yeah. I'm going to talk to you here. Good morning. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Hi. What is your name?
Jane.
Hi, Jane. So I just found out this morning Jane used to volunteer with us at Sea Turtling. And Jane has, I believe, Tucker this morning with them. Tucker, are you excited to see some sea turtles? I think that's a yes. Jane, are you excited to see some baby sea turtles? Yes. So is this your first hatchling release?
No, I've been here a few times.
Nice. So you know the rules on clapping for the seagulls, making sure the seagulls go away, wishing our babies good luck. So anyone in the comment section, you can wish our babies good luck, well wishes. We want them to go out there and live a long, strong, happy life. So thank you for coming out, Jane, and thank you, Tucker, for being here this morning. All right, let's see where those babies are. So the Kemp's release sea turtles are the only sea turtles that come nest here on this beach right now on the south of Texas, northern parts of Mexico. They primarily come here. We do occasionally get some other species, but it's going to primarily be the Kemp's release sea turtle. So, of course, last but not least, we have my family's here, or at least a small portion of my family. This is my mom, my stepdad, my stepbrother's over here, my stepnephews, and my sister-in-law right here. So are you guys excited to see sea turtles this morning?
Yes.
Let me ask my nephews over here. Are you guys excited to see sea turtles?
Yes.
Are you going to cheer super loudly when the seagulls come to scare them?
I'm gonna clap.
You're going to clap. Is this your first sea turtle release?
I think, yeah.
Let me ask Mom, is this their first sea turtle release?
Yes, it is.
Is this your first sea turtle release?
Yeah.
Perfect. I love your Ninja Turtle shirt. You're repping the turtles today. So, think you guys have anything to say on camera?
We're just excited to be here.
Lovely. I'm excited you got to come out today. My family came to visit me yesterday, and then they got to come to release. So actually, we have Lindsay coming up with our baby turtles. You guys are going to get to see them in a little bit. So they're in a container. We're showing them to people. So they are super tiny. They were just hours old. They were just born. So while they are super tiny, they're actually pretty strong. You kind of have to get a good grip on them, but not too hard because they're a little squishy. So right now, currently showing our public the baby sea turtles is Lindsay and Alyssa. Alyssa works for our rehab team, and Lindsay is part of our conservation team. And last night, we had one person on conservation checking the corral all night long. That was going to be Dr. Dave. So he was checking the corral every hour on the hour.
This morning. Alright, let's release these little hatchlings. We had a couple nests that hatched, so these are turtles right here. Oh, turtles are critically endangered. These are
So anyone just joining us, we are currently about to have our hatchling release. These are Kemp's Ridley turtles. We are releasing a little bit over 2,000 hatchlings. So we release them bright and early in the morning. They have to follow the sunlight. We put them on our beaches here so they can imprint on this island. This means in about 20 years from now, they are going to know how to get back here. But they do have a small chance. Only 1 in 1,000 actually make it to adulthood. So because of that, we do need your help. So anyone out here that comes to the beach, please make sure to clean up after yourselves. We obviously don't want to see any of these little tiny babies get tangled up in plastic or any fishing line if anyone goes fishing. And of course, if you come at the beach and you find one of our little babies here washed ashore, we do have a 24/7 hotline number you can go ahead and call. These are what we call washback babies, but you also might find some adult turtles, juvenile turtles washed ashore or stuck at the rocks out at the jetties. So later on, when we do have our hatchling release, we're going to put them down on the ground, and this is when I will be able to answer any questions that anyone has. So go ahead to put where you're from, a question that you might have, and I'll do my best to answer them.
That's what we thought. We thought it was going to be like tomorrow.
The best way to help these guys in the wild is to keep the beach flat. So not just down there. These are cute. These are our the best way to protect these guys is going to be
Okay, so we are about to go talk to Wendy, our CEO, who is currently holding 2 little Kemp's Ridley turtles she is showing the public. So she has them. They are super cute. I'm so sorry, Carlos. So these are 2 little Kemp's Ridley hatchlings. You can see their little snoot. You can see their little egg tooth. That helps them break out of their shell because they are reptiles. The mama lays eggs and they break their way out of their shell at about 2 months. So these are brand new little babies just born a couple hours ago. And it looks like they're waving. They're flapping their little flippers. Very cute.
Right? About the size of a silver dollar.
So Alyssa here is holding 2 other little babies, 2 different ones. They're very cute. Little egg tooth still there.
That's right here.
So like I said, anyone just joining us, we are about to release a little bit over 200 Kemp's Ridley hatchlings. The Kemp's Ridley nest on these islands. So anyone at the beach that comes here, make sure to be careful when you're driving. We don't want to hit a nesting mama. But if anyone does find a nesting mama, we do have a 24/7 hotline number. You can go ahead and give us a call. We'll go out there and make sure that mama is okay. And you get to see a mama nesting, which is pretty cool. We go and check her out and make sure she's fine. And then we move them to our corral. But we have Wendy, our CEO, here. She's about to talk to us for a little bit. Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. We are so excited this morning. We have a special guest. For those of you that have followed us for a long time, you probably know Betty. Betty is from Marathon at the Turtle Hospital in Marathon, Florida. So she's a wonderful partner to us. Has been here for a couple of days to see the brand new, largest fully enclosed sea turtle hospital in the world.
I just said it's like Disney for sea turtle rehab. It's incredible. And we don't need coffee this morning. As you can see, we're over the moon. So thank you, Wendy, for everything.
Well, it just so happened to work out that we have babies while Betty is here. So with that, we're going to let Betty release some babies.
Woo! This is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, don't worry, we're about to see those babies. We're gonna go on the ground, we're gonna line up with them. So we're going to, I apologize, we're gonna go line up with them. We're gonna go take a seat and make sure those babies get released. We're gonna get to watch them go into the water. It does take some time, so anyone out here in the public is gonna know to clap to scare those babies away, as well as anyone at home. You can go ahead and clap if you see any seagulls coming to scare those seagulls away. We don't want them to take off with our babies, but we're gonna go ahead and sit down next to Corey and Danielle to see our babies go out into the water. Again, this does take a while sometimes. They're little babies. They were just born into the world, so be patient with them, but they will all make their way out into the ocean. So we have a beautiful sunset. These babies are going to follow the sunlight out into the water. Once they go out there, it is all for themselves. Their mama doesn't take care of them. They're all by themselves out in the world, but they're going to be looking for food. And as for these little babies, they're going to be eating dead insects, little corapods. Those are tiny little crustaceans, kind of like isopods, like roly-polies or lobsters. So, we have our first baby going to go down on the ground. So as you can see, sometimes they're a little more active, sometimes it does take a while. Oh, that one is racing off. He's ready to go. He knows exactly what to do. So if any comments, I can go ahead and try to answer some of those right now as we watch the babies. Or if you just wanted to shout out where you're from, you're more than welcome to do that. So Lois Birchfield, these little guys can return to the beaches here in 15 to 20 years. That is when they go into reproductive age, they mate, and they can come back and lay their own eggs. It is only going to be the females that are going to come back. So anyone just joining us, we are not just only clapping for the babies, we are clapping because we are trying to scare seagulls away this morning. We don't want them taken off with any of our little babies. They are slowly making their way out. So as I mentioned earlier, they walk a little slow on land. They are made for water, so as soon as they hit that water, they're going to sprint off. Turtles, once they are in the water, they can reach up to 22 miles per hour. So we think of all turtles as slow, but sea turtles can be pretty fast once they hit the water. Oh, we have two climbing on top of each other. These are all siblings. However, they will not recognize each other in the wild. They're all going to swim away. They all on their own. They are not social animals. They don't stay in groups. But however, they are very, very cute to look at. So if anyone has any comments, you can go ahead and put those in the comments. Any questions, you can put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. If not, someone at Teacher Link will hopefully get back to you and answer your question. Oh, the water took one. Oh, he's a little flipped over, but it's okay. He'll right himself. There's already one out in the water going. So we will be here until each and every one of these little guys or girls goes out into the water, into their new life. So just by us being out here releasing these turtles, scaring the seagulls away, we have increased the chance of their survival. When they're born, this is the hardest part for them, fighting the seagulls, fighting the currents, going into the water. So a lot of them do unfortunately get picked off in the wild, but here we are protecting them. We're helping them have a better chance of survival. And of course, you can help us too. You can come donate your time, you can volunteer with us, or if you're at the beach today, just make sure to clean up after yourself. We don't want any trash tangling these little babies, as well as any adult or juvenile turtles we have out here in the Gulf. There's actually 5 species you can find here in our waters. That's going to be the leatherback, the Kempsworthy, the Atlantic green, the hawksbill, and the loggerhead sea turtle. So at Sea Turtle Inc. we have 4 of the 5 species. We don't have any leatherbacks. They get really, really big, but we have the rest of them. If you want to come, we are open today from 10 to 5. You can come meet our residents. And of course, all the patient sea turtles we have at Sea Turtle Inc. We currently have 25 patients, and they are all juvenile greens. These little guys we are releasing are the Kempsworthy turtle species. Oh, the water's hitting some of them and they're taking them in. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we're currently scaring off a seagull. Well, that's a big wave. Hopefully takes quite a bit of them. Takes them out into that water. They can start swimming. So sometimes the wave, unfortunately, will push them back, but that is a part of their life. At hours old, they have to fight for survival. They go out there, but the water does help them go out. They're swimming out there. They're taking off, heading to their new life out in the ocean. So for anyone just joining our live, we are currently on South Padre Island, Texas at Beach County Access 4, releasing over 200 Kempsworthy hatchlings this morning. The Kempsworthy turtle, again, nest on the southern parts of Texas and the northern parts of Mexico. It is a very small area they nest in. It is protected, and we want the best for them. So we are helping them go out into the water, scaring off seagulls. We don't want them to take off with our little babies. So if you hear any loud clapping in the background, that is the members of the public who got to come out to our release. We do post our release times at around 5 a.m. You do have to follow us on social media. It is not scheduled. So I don't know about you guys, but this is probably a really wonderful way to start your morning. Wake up super bright early at 5 a.m., come out to Beach County Access 4 and watch some hatchlings go out into the wild to live the rest of their lives. So we have a few more left, but we will be out here until each and every one of them goes into the water, scaring seagulls away. But I was talking about earlier, it is up to the hatchlings when they want to be born, when we have those releases. So we have a few more hatchlings over here. Looks like they're almost into the water. Some far off over there are going out. So we are going to let them make their way into the ocean. Oh, this big wave might take them all. But we're going to let them make their way into the ocean. We will be out here until they get released. However, we will be signing off. Hopefully you enjoyed watching these hatchlings go out into the ocean. We do have a few more, but don't worry, anyone watching, we're not going to leave them. We're going to make sure they're going to go into the water, but we will be signing off. So I want to thank you all for joining us. And if you're out and local, you can come join us at Sea Turtle Link. We are open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. today, and we'd love to see you all today. Thank you for joining us. Say bye to the babies.